Okay, guys, I'm about to crash out. I'm about to fucking crash out. You guys can start calling me Crash Bandicoot or something, because I'm about to fucking crash out over this Emiru situation, the TwitchCon debacle. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't hear anyone talking about this. We have to talk about this. This is gonna be a shorter stream. I just need to go off on a little rant here because I heard about what happened, and man, I'm just pissed. I'm so pissed that this situation even happened. I feel so sorry for Emiru. So sorry for Emmy. I was kind of waiting for Slenderman 2024 to make a video about this, but he hasn't. I don't even know if he knows what's going on with all of this. He just posted another watch of the month video, so like that's clearly where his priorities lie. Okay, he doesn't care about this. Yeah, no, TwitchCon, which, by the way, I don't know too much about Twitch. Like, I didn't realize there was a convention. There's a TwitchCon or whatever I guess they have every year. But yeah, there was a huge TwitchCon debacle. And this streamer, Emiru, another chick this chick I really didn't know much about her. I'd never really heard about her until this whole, controversy, this whole, like, scandal kind of happened. But, like, yeah, I mean, it's really, really unfortunate. I encourage you. I'd heard so much stuff, like you know how the internet is, where they start to exaggerate stuff. People will say this and that. People say that, like, this guy came at her with a knife. People say that, like, this guy tried to RAPE her. Like, I encourage you to look up the footage. You can easily find, like, the clip online from TwitchCon. Look up the footage, like, watch the clip like I did. So here's what happened, okay? So this girl, this streamer, Emiru, she goes to TwitchCon, right? And from what I understand, the great irony here is that she didn't even want to do this event. She didn't want to do the meet and greet, but she had this trivia event that she wanted to do, and it was like a kind of a package deal. Like, they were saying, like, okay, well, you can do this event of yours, but, like, before that, we want you to, like, meet and greet the fans. That's what everyone's doing here at TwitchCon, I guess, all the high profile gamers and streamers and stuff. So she did it. She had her little meet and greet, okay, and this, like, crazed fan or whatever, he approached her, and there was no security. Like, the security at TwitchCon, it's a joke. It needs to be really examined and looked at. But basically, this crazy guy, he bypassed the line. He bypassed security. He walked past several other booths or whatever, and he just approached Emmy. He approached Emiru, and he grabbed her. And from the footage, it looks like, yeah, he just tried to kiss her. Basically, tried to force her to kiss him. He might have gotten, like, one kiss off or whatever. And then, luckily, her bodyguard, like, basically pulled him off and threw him off of her, and that was that. But and luckily, it never went beyond that. Like, God knows what would have happened if no one had intervened. But yeah, I mean, that alone, it shouldn't have happened in the first place. And all the comments I saw in the video, people were saying, like, if the dude had, like, a knife or something, if he wanted to, like, kill her, she'd be dead. Like, if he had a knife, that would be it, because no one impeded his progress at all. And it's so chilling, it's so disturbing to see the footage when she's in a freaking room full of people. I mean, to be fair, it's like it all happened so fast, no one really, I guess, had time to react per se. But there's trained all the security personnel that were on that floor that day should be fired. Like, they should have reacted. They should have known something was up. They should have never let that guy get that close to Emmy in the first place. Right? I mean, like, that's your job, bro. And everyone fumbled. Everyone fumbled that. Again, if he wanted to kill her, she would be dead. Luckily, he only wanted to kiss her. But again, who knows what could have happened if he hadn't been stopped. But it goes deeper than that. So, okay. So, and by the way, again, watch the footage. After the security guard, after the bodyguard throws the guy off of Emmy, he just walks away. He's allowed to just kind of walk away. And it's like a fucking room full of people. Nobody moves to stop him. Nobody reacts. Everyone just kind of watches this play out. It's crazy. So, Twitch security is an absolute joke. She was not provided any security at all. And Emmy talks about this, how she had to bring her own security guard, bring her own bodyguard that she hired, that she paid for out of pocket. So, you know, if you go to TwitchCon and you're like a somebody, like a minor, you know, internet celebrity, I hope you can. I was looking it up. Like, you know, they're expensive. Your boy. I mean, I'm not going to TwitchCon. I wasn't invited, so fuck them. No, I'm just, I'm just kidding. You know, but yeah, no, I didn't even know TwitchCon was a thing, to be honest. But yeah, if you're going and you're like, you have like a booth or a meet and greet or something, yeah, you better bring your own security. You better bring your own bodyguard that you hire out of pocket, because Twitch sure doesn't have your back. Holy shit. But it gets worse. Again, I encourage you to look into this, like look up some of the videos, look up Emiru's video where she kind of talks about the whole thing. But long story short, she had another bodyguard. She wasn't even allowed to bring her preferred bodyguard. This is like a whole thing where, like, at a previous TwitchCon, so this is an ongoing issue. At a previous TwitchCon, she had a similar issue where, like, a stalker, this like creepy guy, he was like creeping on her, he was like making her uncomfortable, and her security guard, her personal bodyguard, stopped him. He kind of like grabbed the guy. He didn't even get like super physical with him, but he grabbed him, held him in place until the police showed up to arrest him, right? But that was deemed like too far, that he was deemed, you know, to be out of line, to be getting too physical or too violent or too aggressive. Again, I don't know anything about being a bodyguard or any of that shit. I'm sure there's all sorts of like annoying red tape when it comes to shit like that. How you have to like make sure, you have to like wait until an incident's basically going to occur and then react. You're not allowed to like be too proactive or too aggressive. But like he didn't even like tackle the guy to the ground or anything. He did his job. He did his job. His job was to stop the guy from hurting Emmy, and so he grabbed him and held him in place until the cop. Like, what else? What was he supposed to do? You know, it gets to a point where it's like, you know, if someone is attacking my client, I need to stop him from attacking my client. I have to get violent. I have to get physical. Like, what do you want me to do? You know, all he did was like hold him down, hold him in place. Like, that's what you have to do, right? Like. I don't know, and so, but because of that, Twitch permanently banned her security guard from coming. He was not allowed to come anymore to the convention, and that was, you know, the competent bodyguard. so Emmy has freaking Rent-A-Cop. She has Paul Blart Mall Cop. No, I mean, this guy he did his job. You can see the footage. He threw the guy off of her, so he did his job. But he didn't follow through. I mean, I guess, again, maybe it's the weird red tape thing where he wasn't allowed to chase after the guy. Like, once the guy just kind of walked away, like, that was it. Like, he couldn't, like, you know, this dude just committed a literal crime. Okay, he assaulted Emiru, but he's allowed to just, like, fucking walk off free. What the shit is, like, what shit is that? What bullshit is that? Where he's just allowed to walk away. And only after Emiru, like, you know, expressed her disdain, her you know, she told them how upset she was, and then they're like, oh, we should track this guy down and get him into police custody. Like why was that not the immediate response? So by the way, yeah, so no, her you know, non-preferred security guard came with her, threw the guy off of her, but Twitch security did nothing. They didn't even pursue the guy until after Emiru asked them to. They did not. In the video, you see, like, you know, someone walking off stage with her, like, kind of consoling her. That's not Twitch either. That is her personal entourage that are checking on her. Emiru says in her, like, response video, Twitch never, like, checked on, like, no one from the staff, like, checked on her well-being or asked if she was okay or asked what happened. It's unforgivable. It's a disaster. And Twitch is dealing with a PR nightmare right now, deservedly so. They deserve it. They deserve the PR nightmare. But like, I don't know. Like, here's what I would have liked to have seen. Like, you were in a room full of people, a room full of witnesses to this crime that just happened, a room full of your fans supposedly. Like, why couldn't I wasn't there. Excuse me. I'm inserting myself into the story now. I wasn't there. But why couldn't this room full of people just charge this guy and fucking kick his ass and just beat him down and hold him down until the cops arrive? Like, there's just one of him. There was a room full of people that could have stopped him, and they just let him walk off. I mean, they let him do the crime in the first place, which is also bad. I'm surprised no one, like, stopped him and said, hey, buddy, he's cutting all these people in line. Like, at the very least, you'd think someone would have said, hey, buddy, get to the back of the line. You're cutting everyone. No one even had that reaction. Everyone let this happen. And then after it happens, I guess everyone was just in shock, but still, everyone lets him just walk away. And then Twitch's response was like, once they got him, they told the guy like, oh, you have like a 30-day ban. It's not even a permanent ban. They permanently banned her freaking first bodyguard who was doing his job, but they won't permanently ban the guy who assaulted Emmy. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, I can't. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Let me just say, I don't know. This might be a bit of a hot take. I never really liked Twitch at all. I never really liked Twitch at all. I mean, I have friends that use it. I go on there. I don't like their UI. I go on there. I'm like confused. I'm like, oh my god, there's all this stuff popping up. Like, what is this? I have friends that like stream on there, like stream Minecraft and stuff, and like, I'll watch their streams. But like, I don't know. Like, should I? I've considered it. Should I go on Twitch? Should I like start a Twitch channel like for gaming and stuff like that? Would you guys watch that? I don't really want to do that. Like, honestly, I'd prefer YouTube gaming or something, especially after this TwitchCon debacle. I will never attend TwitchCon for this reason. And also, yeah, I don't know. I kind of don't want to go on Twitch as a platform anymore either. But like, do me a favor, look up this girl Emiru. She does cosplay videos and she like plays games. She streams games and stuff. She does some pretty epic cosplays, to be honest. But you know, beautiful girl. You know, very beautiful girl. Yeah, I mean, give her a look. You know, give her a subscribe. Yeah, I subscribed to her after hearing the story. I subscribed. I started watching her channel. You know, and she's a much bigger, you know, personality than I am for sure. She doesn't need my charity or anything. I'm just saying, if you could do me a favor, I'd like you to like look her up and, you know, just give her a like, give her a subscribe, you know, whatever. Because she just went through an ordeal, a really terrible ordeal that she didn't deserve. And let me say this too. First of all, I feel really bad for her. But second of all, she won a ton of respect from me because I was shocked at how well she dealt with the whole situation. I mean, obviously she was shaken, she was rattled, but she didn't really let it get to her. I mean, so she does the meet and greet and it's a disaster, right? And then her panel is next, like that like trivia game or whatever, that cosplay panel thing that she was doing. I mean, dude, if it was me, I would have been like, get me I would have told my agent, I'll be like, get me the fuck out of here. I'm not doing this con. Are you kidding me? I was just assaulted, and the con staff didn't do anything about it. Like, I'm out. But I think Emmy, you know, she really wanted to do that panel, and she didn't want to disappoint her fans. So like, that's so cool that she was able to just take what happened in stride, and she went on, you know, the show must go on type of thing. She went on with the panel, and she did it. And she laughed, she had a good time. And what was really shocking to me is, you can look up the footage, she was even able to joke about what happened, which was like, that just shows so much strength, her strength of character, the fact that she's like showing like, I'm not gonna let this kill my day. I'm not gonna let this rattle me. I'm not gonna let this ruin my day. She's doing her panel, and she starts like, you know, coughing a lot. And, you know, her co-host is like, oh, are you okay? And she actually makes a joke about what happened earlier the day. She says something like, you know, oh, I must have caught mono from my meet and greet, from when that guy attacked me in my meet and greet. And she like kind of laughs, and everyone kind of is like, ugh. Everyone kind of like awkwardly laughs, because it is like a, you know, wow, like did she really just joke about that? Like, but like, I mean, people cope with things in different ways. Like that, maybe that was like a coping mechanism for her. But like, again, I you know, have so much respect for her. She is so strong. She won so much respect from me with that action there, where it's like, I mean, that's really how you defeat your enemies, to be honest with you. Like, that's how you show, you know, with humor. I mean, you show that, like, you know, you're not gonna scare me, you're not gonna hurt me. Like, that's how you show that. You show that I'm not hurt, I'm not scared. I'm even able to like joke about it, because it's so ridiculous, you know, like yeah, that happened, and I'm comfortable with like even kind of telling a joke about it. Like, that's crazy to me. It like just happened the very same day, and she's able to make a joke about it. Emiru, she's awesome. She has a cool voice. Some people were commenting, and she talks about this in one of her streams. I was thinking of you know who she reminds me of, actually, in the Pitch Perfect movies. Do you remember there's that one Asian girl who like, she like talks so softly, like it's like a super whisper, and everyone has to like lean in when she talks. So Emmy's real voice, because everyone was commenting on like her voice and saying how like, oh, you always sound like your voice is strained or you're about to cry or something. And she's like, yeah, because I'm not using my normal voice. And this was really shocking to me. So listen to this. So her normal voice, apparently, like she talks like super soft, like super quietly. She's basically whispering. It's just like that girl from Pitch Perfect. And she was like yelled at when she was a kid for like, you know, like in class, the teacher would yell at her like, speak up, no one can hear you, type of thing. So she like trained herself and forced herself to talk louder than she than she wants to, than what is normal for her. So that's why her voice, and she does the same thing for YouTube. She and her, you know, con events, she needs to project so everyone hears her. So she uses this like kind of not real or like, you know, kind of fake voice. So her real voice, and she does it in a stream, it's like super, you know, it's that super whisper voice. And it's like, so that's crazy to me that like 9 times out of 10, she's actually using a different voice than what she normally uses. So that's why her voice sounds strained, because she is literally straining herself to speak loudly. That's crazy to me. So again, something that she does for her fans, something that a sacrifice she makes for her fans. Oh my God, I'm just so, wow, I'm so pissed off that this even happened. I mean, thank God, again, I'll keep saying it, thank God it didn't escalate, thank God nothing worse happened, but it's still horrible what happened to Emiru, and I'm so thankful that, you know, she's okay, and that she's such a strong person, that she's able to take it in stride. And again, she kept the show going for her fans. She even was able to make a joke about it. Like that's how much it didn't really, that's how much she didn't let it get to her, you know. And that's someone that I think deserves your subscription. I think she deserves your views. I think she, you know, she deserves a look at her content. She's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, I don't keep up with too many content creators. I'm so busy doing my own thing, like doing my own videos. I mean, I might like, you know, watch a video from Slenderman 2024 every once in a while, or like I mean, there's like, I don't know, 3 YouTubers I follow on a regular, because it's just I don't excuse me, I can't talk. I'm so pissed off about I'm crashing out over the Emiru thing. I can't even talk. I don't know how everyone keeps up with content creators when you yourself are creating content. It's like everyone like keeps up with everyone else's YouTube videos. Like I don't know how they do that, because I watch Markiplier, I watch Jacksepticeye, I watch Moist Critical. That's about it. I mean, like that alone, like it's hard to keep up with people's stuff, you know. Like I'm busy doing my own stuff, and like it's I don't know. So forgive me, where like I'm not even saying like, oh, Emiru is a nobody, that like I haven't heard of her. I just haven't heard of anyone. Like I don't really watch anyone. So like that's not a slight against Emiru. Like yeah, I've never heard of her. I never watched her stuff until now. But yeah, I mean I'm always like, you know, on the lookout for other people to watch. My favorite, honestly, there aren't like a lot of female like YouTubers or streamers that I watch. If you guys have recommendations, like send them to me. Who's that chick? I can't even remember. There's a girl that like streams Call of Duty games. Is it Super Butter Buns or something weird like that? I don't know. I forget. But yeah, I know there's a girl that people like that does Call of Duty stuff. I never really watched her either. Until now, my favorite female like gamer or streamer was Pokimane. Yeah, is that how you say it? Pokimane. That one girl. I saw her first in the movie Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. She was one of the cameos that popped up, and I was like, oh, who's that? Like, she's cute, you know, she's like a streamer or something. So I looked up her stuff. Like, she's okay. She kind of pissed me off, though, because there was that controversy. Like, she had, like, the cookies or whatever. Remember that? Where she called me a broke boy. She called all of her fans, like, oh, if you're too broke to afford my cookies, well, you know, screw you. And I was like, oh, well, screw you. Like, you know, I can't afford your $500 cookies. Like, you know, what do you think I am, made of money? So I was, like, kind of mad at Pokimane about that. I've fallen out of favor with her recently, but yeah, no, I actually like Emiru a little better now. I do like her stuff. I think she's streaming Silent Hill F now, I think. But yeah, check out her channel, please. Do me a favor, check out her channel, subscribe, like, you know, all that stuff. She deserves it. This TwitchCon situation, it should never have happened. Why? Like, don't they have security? Or if they need to fire their current security, because obviously they're not doing jack shit, and they need to hire people that are better than Paul Blart Mall Cop, or for God's sakes, they need to stop relying on. That's what they're doing, is they're relying on the personalities to bring their own security guards, their own bodyguard staff, which they have to pay for. That's bullshit. Like, again, unless you're like a top tier YouTuber, like I can't, like if I went, like I can't afford, I could bring Gigi or something. Like I can't afford anybody. I can't even afford Paul Blart. So someone's just gonna come up and stab me, and that's it. Like that's the end of your boy. Oh man, I've calmed down a little bit, but like I was really steamed when I heard the story. Like again, poor Emiru. She did not deserve what happened to her. I wish her nothing but the best. I hope she, fully recovers from this incident. And yeah, I seriously, Twitch, you need to get your shit together. This is a complete colossal disaster, and you need to take accountability for it.